And we apologize for our sound issues there. I think we have resolved them at this point. Again, Frank Rossi here at Gable 17 in Boston. And right now it is 13-0 Mile High Blue over San Diego. And that run was by number 23, Boozy Carter, the center. It'll be third down and about 6 to go. It was an overcast, windy day with some rain throughout. It looks like the rain is done with at this point, thankfully, for all involved, including the referees like myself, who earlier had to endure that. But here is a third down play, and same basic idea there, as it was Carter again getting within 1 yard of the first down. It is 4th down and 1. Will they choose for punt protection, or will they go for it here? Looks like San Diego will go for it. And here it is undeclared. Feel free to drop us some comments on the Facebook Live feed. Let us know you're watching. And any questions or comments, let us know. That's how we kind of knew our sound was a little bit off on this. And again, San Diego is able to get to the first down marker this time. It's Kristen Smierczynski with that catch for the first down from Brittany Botterill. Again, John Martin, the head ref here. Rod Cradaville is the linesman on the far side. Dave Bruce is the line judge, and Joey Rivera, the back judge. Botterill. Oh, that one is batted down by number 8. That's Morgan Wenland for Mile High Blue. Great defensive play there. See the replay of it real quick here if we get a second. This is the replay. And great job by her there. This is back to live action now. And back to pass. Oh, Botterill had Allie Cerrone wide open there, but she just dropped it. And unfortunate for them, because that will leave now a 3rd down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Their own side of the field right now. Again, 3rd down and 10. And out of the reach of number 5, Simone Beege. And that will leave 4th down and 10 now for San Diego. They are not going to declare. And a timeout called. That's San Diego's first timeout. We'll stop the clock with them. Showing about 7 minutes and 8 seconds, thereabouts. That is not an official time. We're getting razzed by our favorite officiating crew out there. The one raising his hand is Rod Cradaville, an LA native. You've got John Martin out west as well. David Bruce is a local Boston guy. Joey Rivera, easy for me to say, the back judge from New York. Of all places, for me not to get his name right. So it's going to be 4th down and 10 when we resume play here. Big play, 4th down and 10. San Diego, Botterill back to pass. She's being chased, and this one's caught, but well short of the first down by Boosie Carter. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Mile High Blue here as time wanes in this first half of play. And it will be in San Diego territory to start the drive right at the 30-yard line. So Kohler got a little extra time there. Passes it complete to Morgan Wendlandt for a short gain of about 2 yards to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8 coming up for Mile High Blue. Object here obviously is to try to take as much time off the clock, go in with the score. Come out, I believe they get the ball to begin the second half as well. The old 2-for-1 as we call it. Kohler takes a snap here. Looking, wants to go to the right side, now goes down the middle. And it, should have probably been picked off there. Opportunity for number 12, Ali Cerrone on that play. And on the replay, you'll see again just how close it was. A little engagement there, a little contact, but not enough to draw a foul. Back to live action. Kohler going down the middle again, this time complete to number 14, Hannah Marsh. And Marsh gets them the first down with that reception. Ball spotted around, looks like the 15-yard line or so. Now it's going to be a D flag in the backfield. Kelly Garrison had taken the ball and could not get any ground on that play. Look at the replay of it one more time while we have a second here. You can see, looks like it was a 4 pass in the end, but just couldn't get any ground there. Back to live action here. About 4 minutes left here in the half. Kohler pumps left, looking up the middle now. Complete, and it's going to be a touchdown as number 24, Kirsten Davis Commons, gets in, but there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. So we can see what it was on the replay here. They're calling defensive pass interference on the play, and it will be declined for the touchdown. Clock continues to run here. As it looks like Mile High Blue is going to go for 1. Kohler throws it back. This is a lateral. It can be thrown forward, and it is. And in for the touchdown. So it's Wendlandt to Garrison on the play ultimately. Give Wendlandt the extra point completion. And we are ticking down toward the 2-minute warning here. So first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. And that's a completion, but for a short yardage. Brittany Botterill maybe actually gets no yards, it looks like, on the play. It looks like it's a no-gain play, basically. And it will bring up 2nd down and call it 10. And officially 2-minute warning, so our scoreboard timer here is a little ahead of itself, but we are at 2 minutes. And college timing rules are in effect. Clock is running here. 1:53 left. And counting. Third down after a gain of about 6 yards on that play. Make it, well, 6.5 yards, we'll call it at this point. Third down and a long 3 as the clock continues to run toward the 1.5 minute mark. 1:30 left. Botterill waiting for the snap. She's back to pass, looks left, now goes middle. It's complete. The clock will stop for the first down and we'll restart on the whistle here. First down and 10 around the 27-yard line. And after all the referees are set and ready to go, the clocks will move again. And the clocks are moving. Botterill with a quick pitch up. But that's going to run the clock down a little bit more as Carter only got a couple yards. Clock is going to hit the 1 minute mark here, looks like. There it is, 1 minute. And the refs are ready to play. We're ready for play. Second down and 8. Botterill again looks left, goes middle. It's complete for a first down. The clock will stop temporarily here. That was the Simone Beege again. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 30, let's call it 37-yard line, or 35-yard line actually. Actually a little bit further than that. They put it up to the 38. And the clock is rolling. Trying to get a scoring drive before halftime here. It's an incompletion. Second down. And just got told it was 27 seconds left. And by the way, it is 20-0. Our scoreboard reading wrong right now. And it was an inbounds play. So the clock is running. 15 seconds. Five seconds left officially. And this is the last play of the half. And that's halftime. So Mile High Blue continues to dominate here in Gable 17 with a first half output of 20 points. And defensively, they didn't give up a point. Stay tuned. We are going to take a little bit of a break here, but keep the camera on the field. And then we're going to have some guests as well. So stay tuned here. You are watching Gable 17 in Boston, Massachusetts. It's the Women's Division Championship, followed by, at 3:15, the A Division Championship. Stay tuned. And we're back here, and we don't have our front camera, so we're going to look over here and say hello. And I am being joined by Eric Anthony. We talk a little San Diego football here at this point in time. And San Diego, a team that we may see in the A Division Championship game in a little while as well.
Absolutely.
Eric, tell us a little bit about yourself for those who don't know you out there.
Well, yeah, like I said, my name's Eric. Thanks for having me here. Resident of San Diego for about the last 5 years. I have a significant other that plays on the team, so I'm out here supporting the ladies. They're doing an awesome job right now. A couple mistakes, but I think we're going to bounce back in the second half. Brittany's been doing a good job finding our open receivers. We have to secure the ball here. Defense, I think we need to kind of settle up and lock that down on outsides a little bit there. And Denver's doing a really good job of finding the little, wrinkles we have in our defense and kind of exploiting those a little. But I think we're going to tighten up the second half.
Probably need you here to be my color commentator. The analysis is great right off the bat here. How have the ladies and how has everybody, for that matter, enjoyed Boston and Gable 17?
Absolutely. They've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's been a great experience for myself as well. This is my first Gable. Like I said, my girl plays on the team. They've been fundraising, been practicing really hard. I can tell it shows during the tournament throughout the weekend. They've been doing really well. A lot of big wins this whole Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. A little upset that we're playing like we are now, but like I said before, second half, we're really good at rebounding. If you look at our scores, we do a really good job on defense in the second half of shutting offenses down.
What does it take for team members to get to these faraway cities? By that I mean, obviously it takes money, for long-distance flights, etc. However, is it a team-based effort? Is it an individual effort? Is it a combination of both? Tell folks that don't understand how this type of event gets put together and these teams come from all over the place to join us.
Yeah, absolutely. So what happens in San Diego, the girls, like I said, they do a lot of fundraising. There's GoFundMe. A lot of social media platforms now offer the opportunity for a lot of people. So we kind of rely on families and friends and actually donors from different establishments in San Diego to support us that are actually supporting the league in San Diego. So they kind of rely on that with the fundraising as well as their own pocket money and then families and friends as well.
So it's kind of a team effort in many ways.
Definitely a team effort. Definitely a team effort.
So give me your thoughts here on the second half. What does San Diego really need to change, you feel? You gave me a little bit of insight there earlier. What do you think they're going to do differently to maybe – look, New York, Empire Downtown, I think it was, lost 45-0 in the semifinal game. Obviously tough situation there. San Diego beat – I'm trying to remember who to get in here.
We beat the good Lord, D.C.
The good Lord, D.C.
Good Lord, we beat D.C. Yes, we did.
And they were a tough team indeed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hats off to those ladies. They played an incredible game. Came down to the last couple plays, actually. So hats off to Washington, D.C. These ladies coming out in the second half, I think we need to kind of be confident in our ball, in our game we've been playing the last couple days, and really trust each other with our zones and things like that. Denver's done an incredible job, like I said before, finding those wrinkles and those little small seams that they can get the ball advanced. I think we need to kind of settle in, believe in ourselves, and believe in each other, and I think we'll deliver a championship here.
Eric, do me a favor. Look directly into that camera right down there and say hello to folks that might be watching that know you.
Hey, everybody in San Diego. Y'all know me. How we doing? All right. Keep cheering us on. Send those encouragement and those best wishes, guys. See you soon.
So, Eric, go enjoy the second half.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Likewise, sir. We will be right back with the second half kickoff here in Gable 17. Okay, this is probably breaking some sort of rule, but who cares at this point? Say hello to everybody. Morgan Wendley at number 8 joining me here. Morgan, before we start the second half, how's the team feeling after that first half 20-0 run?
We're feeling good. I mean, this San Diego is a momentum team, so we knew we had to come out hard and get a couple stops. And once we did that, we could kind of keep things rolling. So we're definitely feeling good going into second half.
Defensively, it's been bend but don't break. It was that way against New York earlier. It seems that way again here. Is that kind of what your team philosophy is throughout this entire tournament?
Yeah, it's kind of, we have a game plan that we have to stick to, and we have to get we have to stick with our game plan no matter if they get first downs, if they get a long play. We always just go back to the game plan that we've trusted, that we've been running for years, and it's come through for us every time, so there's no reason to change it.
Any changes we're going to see in the second half, do you think, from you folks?
Honestly, probably not. This has kind of been our situation all throughout the tournament, and we just like to keep going and keep having fun. You might see us smile more in the second half, hopefully.
Well, look out and smile over there, and we are going to, first we're going to take a photo for some folks out there. But nonetheless, go enjoy the second half, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Second half coming up.
Not the L.
Call me the hot mic there for a second. Becky Lee joining me, commissioner from the DGLFFL, Denver Gay Lesbian Flag Football League. And look out there, say hello to your friends. Look out this way, actually, because that's where they're going to see you live and in person with me. And Becky, Denver has just been a juggernaut. Mile High Blue is just incredible, but all the women's teams that I've seen come from Denver throughout the years are just tremendous. How is this happening year in and year out?
I mean, I think we get lucky with a lot of talent. We're a lot of transfers or transplants, and we get a lot of Division I athletes, first of all. I do think our league is kind of the key, the co-ed aspect, the support of the men. We practice against the men all the time. So that kind of elevates our game.
And do you win?
Huh? Yeah, sometimes we do. We get some points on them.
That's incredible. Well, you know, Denver, even on the men's side of the draw, is incredible. You're commissioner of everyone out there. From what I understand, you're outgoing at least, but you've had some time. You know, the Michael Stovall's of the world on Denver Gold. I got to ref the Denver Blue game on the male side against Atlanta, which was a last-minute deciding situation. They held on to win. What's making Denver tick so much?
I do think it's the size of our league. We have 20 teams. We get a lot of talent that we get to then pool from, during the tryouts. And so, I do think we're kind of fortunate there.
Stick with me 1 second here as we prepare for this kickoff, but they can still hear us talking about things. You're outgoing. Is it just the term's over, or what's going on?
Yes, it's a 2-year term. I was voted in 2015. So I'm done. We elected a new commissioner. I'll probably still stick around and help with Gable next year.
Becky, right there again. Say hi to your fans.
Well, she moved.
She moved it. But nonetheless, say hello to your family, friends, etc. that might be watching.
Yeah, everyone in Denver, we're winning, so keep cheering us on.
Opening kickoff, and thank you very much for joining us here. And so it's going to be first down and 10, Mile High Blue, up 20-0 here in the second half. Appreciate all of our guests, including a player guest. I would not have seen that coming, but Shigeo Iwayama, my good friend, is Johnny on the spot sometimes, or James on the spot, as we like to call him. So it is first down and 10 again at around the 25-yard line for Mile High Blue. Kohler throws to the right side, trying that kind of lead pass there, and it's going to be successful for a first down to Kirsten Davis-Commons. And probably something that should have not worked for nearly as much. Gets over 10 yards, puts the ball at the 38-yard line of Denver. And a first down. Waiting for the snap here. It's a 30-second play clock. A lot of leagues have 25-second play clocks that don't follow the NGFL rules fully. Ooh, that may be a bull rush coming up, and it is a flag down. Let's see if what the call is officially. And John Martin with that call. 10-yard penalty, first down. The last thing you want to do is give Denver or Mile High Blue yards to deal with for free. And they're having a little trouble moving the chains here. And we're back to action. Kohler to the right side, complete again to Commons. And they had crossed midfield on the penalty, so now it is going to be 2nd down and 4 from around the San Diego 27-yard line. See the huddle here. And back to pass, Kohler. Down the middle here. And it is complete. Take a look at the replay in full here as we switch cameras to the last second so you can see where it went to. A great catch there. It's going to take the ball all the way down to a goal line situation. Goal to go. First and goal from the 3 officially. And Kohler in a little bit of trouble, but she throws it to the left side, and it is a touchdown. San Diego. To the left side. Looks like, was that our guest from halftime, Morgan Winland? I think it was, in fact. Again, looking at the replay of that. Great job just getting the ball inside the end zone area across the plane of the goal line. Back to live action here. They're up now 26-0. And lost her feet there for 1 second. Apologize for that, but extra point was no good, so it's 26-0. They're hitting around the 25-minute mark of the second half of this championship game. And there's a nice catch. Able to hold on with Simone Beege there. Take another look at that one, and you can see just able to hold on to it. Small gain, but great catch. And that is an incompletion now, 3rd down. Quarterback Brittany Botterill. 3rd down and 9 coming up here for San Diego. The Breakers need a first down here desperately. And a great catch. That's number 12. Ellie Cerrone with the great catch. And Cerrone gets them all the way down to the 35-yard line, their own side of the field still, but still a chance here at the very least. You heard Eric Anthony's discussion with me about what it takes to get here in the first place, the money and the team effort and everything else. So you don't want to see them leave with a 0 on the board, even though they can't necessarily win this game. It's going to take a lot to win it at 26-0 with the time left, but it's another first down, it looks like. Let's see, are they going to move the chains, or is it just short? Just short. Got a signal from Rob Cradaville over there that say it's 2nd and inches coming up. So again, 2nd and inches. Quick pass is complete for the first down. Boosie Carter with that completion. So the ball now moved to around the 33-yard line of Mile High Blue by San Diego. Quick pass. Oh, just dropped by Simone Beege this time. Let's take another look at that one. And here it is again. Just couldn't grab it. Couldn't get our hands around it. But here goes San Diego again on 2nd down and 10 from the 33. This is a completion to BG. Apparently I was foretelling that as I got Botterill's name wrong or mixed up there, but BG gets the catch for the first down. And it looks like the ball is around the 20-ish yard line. Actually well inside the 20, around the 15. Botterill in trouble. And it's going to be a roughing the passer call coming up here. Take another look at it from the back angle. And the problem here is that it wasn't really the flag belt being contacted. Yeah, it was more of a take out the leg move, unfortunately. And that's why it was called. So it is going to be half the distance to the goal line, first down. So the wind picks up a little bit here. And a quick D flag here. See how close it is. There's a yellow goal line that is behind Mile High Blues players right now. So we're looking at around the 6 or maybe 5 yard line actually. 2nd and goal. Big play. Botterill throwing to the end zone. Just missing number 13, Christian Smuzinski. So it is going to be 3rd and goal. They need to find the end zone here to at least have a chance in this game, down 26-0. Taking her time is Botterill here, talking to her team. Not really in jeopardy of the 30-second play clock. Botterill being chased here. She's going to run it herself and get in for the touchdown. San Diego has drawn onto the scoreboard for the first time. Now, will it be a 1 or a 2-point conversion is the question. And they're going for 1. Botterill getting her receivers set here. Pretty balanced scenario on the line. And Botterill, again being chased. Good block set up for her, though. She'll throw across her body. What a tough throw that is to Ali Cerrone. So 26-7 the score. Time running down, though. They need a defensive stop here. Interception would be great for San Diego. Kohler has the completion made to number 3 for a first down. Kelly Garrison. So they pick up where they left off, does Mile High Blue, at around the 27-yard line. Azure Rollins, the center here for Mile High Blue. Does a great job setting her line. And must have known I was talking about her because she takes that catch and goes about -2 yards, unfortunately, but still gets that catch. She'll be awarded that statistically if we kept stats. We don't. 25-yard line, second down and 12. There's a fake to the right, a throw to the left, and some good run after catch. And we're going to see a flag down for what looks like a push by an offensive player. And then the end of the play, we have a little bit of an injury as well. We'll take a look to see if we can see what happened. Right there is the block that's being called. And then let's see if we can see the injury. You can see kind of the face plant by the San Diego player as well. Back to live action here, and all injuries cleared off the turf here. In the meantime, flag is on the field, and they're going to discuss what to call. 2 flags, actually. Clock is stopped. John Martin asks for some extra time here to make the call. Not sure what the right call is ultimately. It looked like definitely some kind of illegal block up front. Personal foul, perhaps.
We have a block in the back on the offense. 5-yard penalty will be first down.
John Martin reports a 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And a first down, still awarded to Mile High Blue. Check the clock here to make sure we've got the time correct. And another injury. We're fixing our clock here, and we'll get back to that in a moment. See if we can see what happened. It's going to be tough to see in the backfield. Probably a bull rush. Go back to live action here. It just came out of the frame. But a bull rush seems to be what the call will be. And that will be an automatic first down for Mile High Blue. player down. Tough to see the number here. We'll report in a moment. Oh, and it was Asher Rollins, the center. Just talking about her again, and nonetheless, she gets injured on that play. Estimated clock around 15:34 right now. And the penalty distance has been marked off. It's first down and 10, Mile High Blue. Fifteen and a half minutes left here in the second half. Kohler again faked right and through left, complete for a touchdown. Morgan Wenland, our halftime guest, with 2 touchdowns since she talked to us. I'm not going to take responsibility for that exactly. Here's that play again. Actually lost the play for a second there. So the extra point here is caught. It's good. 33-7 now in favor of Mile High Blue. Now there are mercy rules to pay attention to. This year there's a new 36-point mercy rule at the 5-minute mark. We are not there yet, obviously. In either score respect or time respect, or at the 2-minute warning if the distance is, or inside the 2-minute warning, the distance becomes 25 points. The game is over at that point. So right now it's San Diego fighting to avoid the mercy rule first, and then hoping to try to string a few touchdowns together quickly, but time is working against them as we're under 14 minutes left here in the second half. There's a nice catch. Simone Bigi. Great job there. Let's take another look at that play. You can see great delivery there by Botterill. Back to live action. First down and 10. Under 14 officially, maybe a little bit more than what our clock on the screen is showing here. We'll get a definitive number soon. Botterill to the right side this time. Good job being elusive by Kristen Smirzinski. Second down and 5 coming up near midfield. Both teams from the west zone or western zone of the country had to come a long way for this game or this tournament. Botterill downfield, complete and then some. Gets it to Allie Cerrone. Great job by Cerrone to get downfield and collect it for a big gain. So here, it's going to be near the, well, actually about 3.5 yards short, it looks like, of the goal line. Second down and goal coming up. So it's going to be second and goal from that 3.5 yard line area. In that situation, unfortunately, ball is going to go back. there's no loss on the play. And actually, it's not goal to go. They could still make a first down, it looks like. So they're a little bit further than 3.5 out there. Tough to tell from our angle here. It's more like the 4 or 5 yard line, looks like. But they can still get a first down without the touchdown. Botterill threw it up the middle, incomplete. Looked like she intended for Julie DeCenso. And it brings up a big 4th down here. And Botterill, no flag guard called there. It was close, and it will be good for a touchdown. Let's take another look at that play. As it was Simone Bigi eventually receiving that touchdown catch. And it's going to be 33-13 now. Try again is for 1. And it's going to stay 33-13. Well, flag down, flag down. Not sure what exactly they're going to try calling here. Refs having a conference. Not sure what caused it, but it's going to be taken up 10 yards to the 25 instead of at the 15, which is the normal touchback starting point. So Mile High Blue gets those 10 yards, 1st and 10 from the 25. Kohler looks left, throws middle, and just out throws number 3, Kelly Garrison. Actually take that back so I can see it one more time on the replay. And you can see great fakes she does throughout the game, just overthrew her just a little too much. So 2nd down and 10 coming up. We just fixed the clock from what we were told. And this completion to Wenland is going to make it 3rd down and about 5. Call it 6 right now. Gable 17, Women's Division Championship here in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm Frank Rossi. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate our camera crew. Got 2 of our cameras working. The 3rd one that seems to be a little off today, unfortunately, but we will work on that for the A Division Championship. We will take a break between games, and then we will restart a new stream, so make sure to look for that on the NGFFL Facebook page. Kohler sends it to the left side, or middle left side, we'll say. Incomplete, and 4th down coming up. Again, mercy rule will be 25 points at 2 minutes, 36 at 5 minutes, and that San Diego touchdown took us underneath the mercy rule, the 2-minute mercy rule at least, and that's important. And Mile High Blue has said they are going to punt here. A little surprised by that, but they want to play it safe. Don't want to give them a chance for easy points, apparently. Waiting for the play clock here. 7 minutes left, it looks like, in the game. at least regulation. John Martin reported what the time left is on the play clock. Here comes the punt. It's a protected punt, so they cannot rush it. And the ball is going to go out of bounds inside the 10, inside the 5, in fact. What a great kick there. Morgan Wendland, the second half MVP. I'm going to blame Shigeo on this one for bringing her over to talk to us. So something inspired her at that point, apparently, because she has been unstoppable since. First down and 10 here from the, let's see where they stop. It looks like around the 3-yard line. Coffin corner for sure. They're having a little trouble here with the puck placement. And that's a completion and then some. Take a look at the replay of it. Slow-mo, and you can see that she looked like she was going out of bounds, but stayed in, kind of tightrope walked it all the way down to the 24-yard line or thereabouts, first and 10. Go back to live action. And another big play. Flag down. Boosie Carter with what looks like the first down initially, but we'll see if there's a holding call or something else coming up here. Let's take a look at the replay real fast, see if we can see what it was. And it's going to be a holding call, I believe, a holding of the ball carrier call. 10 yards and an automatic first down, or not automatic, but it was a first down anyway. I think Ty Law is going to join me, a Hall of Famer for the A Division Championship. Sit down next to me here, taking the rest of this game on the incompletion there. That was intended for Simone Bigi. And it's going to bring up second down and 10. Somebody needs to tell Rod 2 on the box over there. We're not supposed to say that out loud, he told me. We can't make fun of the refs, but...
Oh, really? Oh, I am. I'm a color commentator.
Come on under, and we'll talk about what we're up for coming up soon. There's an incompletion. Jasmine Lynch tried to reel that one in and couldn't. Ty Law, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. You know, just a beautiful day here in Boston after the rain. It's cooled down a little bit, less muggy here, thankfully, because it was not a pretty morning.
No.
I don't like getting wet, that's for sure.
Well, it's nice that it's cleared up for the game, so it's going to be some good deep balls and less drops, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. And we're still waiting to find out who will be in the A Division Championship game. They're playing those semifinals, I believe, right now.
Yes, the New York team is
Warriors Black.
Warriors Black. I don't think they let the other team score. The Admirals, I think they're playing.
DC Admirals, who
Yeah.
I think beat New York Shade earlier.
Yes. So I think it's going to be New York Warriors, and the other one's still close with the San Diego Boats and the LA. I don't know if it
That's interesting. Here was a 4th down and 3 play also, and it looks like it's not going to be enough for the first down. So coming up here now is going to be first down and 10 for Mile High Blue, leading by 20. And you can see the clock running down here down to 2:25 or thereabouts. Again, we're not official on the screen, but we've been trying to estimate based on what we've been told throughout. If Mile High Blue scores, this game will be over essentially by mercy rule. They're up by 20 right now, though. It's not enough yet. And there is a 2-minute warning. We weren't too far off from the truth there. So any score by Mile High Blue will end it and San Diego needs to do something to turn this around really quickly. But I think we know who's won this game. Again, we'll be going on a separate stream later on. We'll take a little break between games as things finish up. Around 3:15, we'll go on the air. And this is caught by number 14. That's Anna Marsh, and she is going to be caught from behind at the last second of the 10-yard line. Wow. I didn't think they were going to get her. Let's take another look at it here. You can see her trying to turn on the Jets there. Couldn't quite do it. I think caught by number 9, was it? Bree Burrell. Back to live action. Clock is stopped on the first down.
This Denver team hasn't won a game yet, right? I'm sorry, lost a game yet, right?
Hasn't won a game. Don't get the championship if they haven't.
Seriously.
He's just trying to see if I'm awake, folks. Don't you worry. The clock should be running here right now. I believe it is, although they're being nonchalant, obviously letting the play clock go down. I don't think they've given up many points, to be honest with you. The 2 games I refereed with them in it, I believe there were 0 points given up against Empire Downtown both times. It was 45-0 in the semifinal, let alone, the other one. So they are just a juggernaut, and I can't explain to people enough when we're out here doing the tournament, doing pool play, just how people, you'll referee a game, and the players from the other team will look at you and say, I don't know what to do. I really don't. They are incredible. Right. So kudos to Becky Lee and company out in Denver for keeping this team as strong as it is as we have a timeout here. We'll find out what the time left is in a moment. John's being very deliberate with his calls. I think he's sensing he's being filmed or something.
Oh, he's playing it up to the cameras a little
I
bit.
think so. It's a little bit of a ham, I've heard. So I have a feeling we have Lance Barrage as the head ref of the A championship game, the head of refs in the NGFFL. Don't quote me on that. I just think it's a safe bet, in fact. Vegas called, said you probably get a penny on a dollar if you bet that.
Announcement, folks. Time is running out. To get your commemorative T-shirt or gear.
I think that's Dick Threadgold, who is facilities manager here, and they actually did an immense job getting us on the air in the first place. There were cables all over this turf, and I did not lay all of them myself. They gave up a lot of staff work time to us to get this off the ground, so we want to thank them for that. Didn't get all of our cameras necessarily work the way we wanted them to yet. We'll try again for the A Division Championship. Second down here and about 3 to go. And that's going to be in for the touchdown, and that will end the game. As the score has moved to, I believe, don't quote me on this, I think that's the whistle for it, 39-13. Let's see. I think Joey Rivera just caught that fact and is saying that this is the end of the game. And ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to introduce you to your women's division champions in Gable 17. Just sorting out the score here. Well, this is going to be an age-old joke. How many referees does it take to screw in a light bulb? And the answer is the game's over. Denver Mile High Blue, the 2017 Gable 17 champions on the women's division. Congratulations to them. What a great job they did. Final score 39-13. And as Ty pointed out, they did not give up many points. Let's give some credit, though, also to the San Diego Breakers, who did a great job themselves to get this far. 9 teams in the women's division. We had some talent across the board, and they did great to get here. So 39-13 final. And they're going to let them run through the gauntlet here in a moment. There they go. Stick with this for now. Great fan base from Denver comes out, not just the teams themselves, but some fans as well. Great job by them to come out all this way to Boston. So for now, we're going to leave this action and go to a separate stream in a little bit, probably around 3:10 p.m. We'll try to get that started up for you. 39-13 final, though. Gable 17 Women's Division champions, Denver Mile High Blue. Thanks for joining us on this stream. We will talk to you in a little bit on the second stream for the A Division championship. We will tell you who's playing when we know, because they are still deciding that on other fields. Stay tuned.